Namaste everyone. Welcome to Pasidi Palku channel. After the success of Chandrayaan 3 mission, when we look at the news articles and the columns written by so many analysts and even in the social media, there was so much of hatred against Prime Minister Narendra Modi. If the political opponents of Narendra Modi and BJP are showing their animosity against Modi, to some extent we can understand. But there are people in the social media and in the print and electronic media who label themselves as liberals but try to pour so much of hate against Prime Minister Modi, that too without any logic and with a lot of illogic arguments. Now, they are saying that Modi is misusing the entire success of Chandrayaan 3 mission for his advantage. He is making use of this and trying to get the full credit for himself. This is their argument. They say the entire credit for the Chandrayaan mission should be given to the scientists of ISRO. That's it. The government or the Prime Minister Modi should not even try to appropriate the credit for this success. Now, as a common man, I would like to pose some questions to these liberal analysts, liberal political analysts. In 1971, there was a war between India and Pakistan, which has resulted in the creation of another country by name Bangladesh. Now, who was the army general at that point in time? Or who was the president of India at that point in time? Same way, in 1974, Pokhran 1 nuclear tests have been conducted. Who was the defense minister at that point in time? Or who was the president at that point in time? Same way, 1975, the satellite Aryabhatta has been sent into the orbit. Now, who was the science and technology minister at that point in time? Now, for all these questions, when you try to find out, generally you will get an answer that under the leadership of Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, all these things had happened. Same way, our initial days after we got the independence, the first 3 steel manufacturing factories in Rourkela in Odisha, Durgapur in West Bengal, and Bhilai in Madhya Pradesh. Now, of course, in Chhattisgarh. 3 factories have been started. Now, who was the Prime Minister at that point in time? We all know it was Jawaharlal Nehru. Now, I will ask the liberals, who was the steel industry minister at that point in time? Same way, we had constructed dams like Hirakud Dam on Mahanadi in Odisha, Bhakra Nangal Dam in the border between Punjab and Himachal Pradesh. Same way, Nagarjuna Sagar Dam on Krishna River in present day Andhra Pradesh. When these were getting constructed, who was the water resources minister at the center level? Now, for this question also, we get an answer that the Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru has initiated the construction of these dams. Same way, if you ask anybody who was the education or HRD minister at center when the IITs are being constructed or IIMs have been started. Generally, it is very difficult to answer that question. Again, if somebody asks who was the Prime Minister at that point in time, pat, the reply comes, it was Jawaharlal Nehru. So, appropriating the credit for any success in the things which are happening in the country by the Prime Ministers has not started by Modi recently. It was there from the beginning. As a parliamentary democracy, whether something gets successful or something fails, the credit or discredit goes to the leader of the country at that point in time. That too, in our kind of setup, it will go to the Prime Minister. Now, when it comes to Narendra Modi, for him, meeting the athletes, meeting the players, meeting the artists, meeting the cricket or hockey team captains, and meeting the scientists whenever they deliver something, it is not a new thing. Even in 2008, when Chandrayaan 1 was successful, he has invited the team of ISRO scientists who were part of that mission to Gujarat. At that point in time, Modi was not the Prime Minister of the country. He was only the Chief Minister of Gujarat. He had invited that entire team, and in their respect, he has hosted a dinner. Similarly, in 2019, when Chandrayaan 2 is being launched, Modi was there in the ISRO headquarters in Bangalore, and when Chandrayaan 2 failed at the last moment, and at that point in time, the chairman of ISRO, Mr. Sivan, when he was at a very low moment, Mr. Modi hugged him, patted him on his back, and given him confidence, and said that failures will be there, but we should not lose our confidence. So that is the kind of attitude what Mr. Modi carries. Same way for Chandrayaan 3, when it is touching the moon's surface, when the lander is touching the moon's surface on August 23, 2023, Modi was not there in the country. He was there in South Africa, but once he has finished the official engagements in South Africa, he straight away went to ISRO headquarters, met all the scientists in ISRO who were part of this particular mission, and encouraged them. He has given them his congratulations, and he has discussed with them about the upcoming programs. Now, my sincere question to all these liberals who are questioning Modi is that ISRO headquarters is in Bengaluru, Karnataka. The current Chief Minister of Karnataka is Siddaramaiah. If Siddaramaiah wanted to go to ISRO headquarters and wanted to watch the happenings of the lander touching moon's surface on August 23, do you think ISRO would have objected to it? Do you think ISRO has not given any permission to him? No, they would have welcomed him. But the idea of being there when things are happening, that didn't strike to the opposition people who are opposing Modi. Modi always thinks 2 steps, 3 steps ahead of the opposition. Not only that, he thinks that the entire country is his family, and as a family father figure, he gives you confidence when you are at a low moment, and he congratulates you when you deliver something. Another thing, we had something called as Rajiv Khel Ratna Award, which was constituted in 1992, and up to 2021 the same name continued. My question to all these liberals who are criticizing Modi, that what is the relationship between sports and Rajiv Gandhi? Of course, in 2021 the name has been changed to Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award. In 2008, Chandrayaan Mission 1, when the moon orbit impact touched the surface of moon, that particular place has been named by then Government of India as Jawahar Point. Now, what is the relation between Jawaharlal Nehru and Chandrayaan 1? Jawaharlal Nehru passed away in 1964. Now, government at that point in time, are the liberals who are accusing Modi that he is appropriating the entire credit now, should answer this question, that what is the relationship between Jawaharlal Nehru and 2008 Chandrayaan mission. Now, as a political opponent, if somebody wants to counter Modi, then they have to be better themselves. They have to play the game in a better way than Mr. Modi to defeat him in his own field. If Modi is a tennis player, you can't play a ball badminton and try to defeat Modi. You should learn tennis, and then only you will be in a position to defeat Modi. So, in my opinion, criticizing Modi for everything in whatever he doesn't go well with the common public, because today in social media everyone is in a position to analyze everything whatever is happening, and they are in a position to infer themselves from the information which is coming from different sources. Unlike in good olden days, no one is believing the electronic media and the print media and the so-called political analysts in toto. If you like this video, please press the like button, share it with your friends and relatives, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for notifications.